Welcome to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank that brings you market views and insights on the go.
Welcome to Cut to the Chase. Today is Monday, the 22nd of December. I'm Daniel Lam, your host for the podcast. It is coming to the end of the year, but there has been some key central bank decisions recently. So I thought it would be relevant to wrap up our podcast coverage in 2025 by talking about the ECB and BOJ decisions last week. First of all, the ECB left rates unchanged at 2% and revised its growth and inflation forecasts upwards. Now, the ECB did not rule out moves in either direction, yet growth momentum remains weak. And with goods inflation contained, services inflation will be key, and that's tightly linked to wage growth, which has been slowing. So this has led to mild correction in the euro versus the dollar since the announcement, but we do see good support at the 1.16 level. The Bank of Japan decision was more interesting. It hiked its policy rate by 25 basis points, with interest rate at its highest level in 30 years. Now, the central bank also signaled its readiness to continue raising rates by offering a slightly more upbeat view on the growth and inflation outlook, underscoring the conviction that Japan is on course to hit its 2% inflation target backed by wage gains. But the yen fell after the BOJ offered few hints on how far it can eventually be raising rates, saying only that the pace and timing of further hikes will depend upon how the economy reacts to each policy shift. So the market takes this as a perception that the BOJ will be taking its time raising rates. Hence, with the two heavyweights in the DXY index, i.e. the euro and the yen, weakening against the US dollar after the respective central bank decisions, the DXY index may go to levels around 99 to 100 over the remaining days this year. And with the positive correlation between US equities and the DXY, a relationship that has been evident in 2025, we have seen buyers in US equities and S&P 500 resurfacing above the key level at 6,800, which is now acting once again as an important support level for US equities. So, it appears that a Santa and New Year rally is still very much on the cards. This is the final Cut to the Chase podcast this year. It will return on Friday, the 2nd of January 2026. I will miss you all, and we'll talk soon next year. Thank you very much.
Thank you for listening to Standard Chartered Money Insights, a podcast series by Standard Chartered Bank. For more details, visit Market Views on the Go on our website or click the link in the description.